Hello everyone. So we are going to begin the live session and I'm waiting for more people to connect. Okay, if my audio and video is clear, please give me a thumbs up. And we begin at 4. Hello Satya. So I'm waiting for the Moms and More community to join too. So we'll be beginning at 4 and we'll be talking about mental health in times of COVID, especially for moms. Okay, so just a few more minutes and then we begin. Till then, I want you to write any queries that you want me to discuss. You have to write all the queries in the comment box so that I can take all of it at the end of the session. So tell me, how are you all doing in the times of COVID till then? We begin at 4. So I want to know, how are you all doing in the present times? And what are the challenges that you are facing right now? The things that we are seeing in the practice are a lot of anxiety disorders, a lot of anxiety around the unexpected. Not just in practice, we are all going through this. So you can put in any comments, any questions. We begin at 4. Okay, so Namrata is telling me I'm live in the Moms and More group also. So hello everybody. And okay, so if there is any query that you want to ask me, please put in the comment box. I don't want to miss any of your queries, right? So I hope you are all hanging in there in this situation, just like all of us. Okay, so if you all have any query, again I'm saying you please put in the chat box so that I don't miss any. Okay, so shall we begin? Is the audio and video clear? Just give me a thumbs up. Is the audio and video clear? Hello Gitika. Hello Manishanti. Hello. Okay, so I'm assuming it's clear. Okay, so it's clear, right? The audio and video is clear. And then let's begin. So I am Dr. Priyanka Yadav. I am a consultant psychiatrist and life coach, presently working in Noida. And in addition to the clinic practice, I love to write my blogs. I love to talk about things that are pertaining to mental health. And many of you may know me as Bibs and Brains on Instagram. And I love to run my online programs too. I am a mother, and that's why this particular episode is specially for moms and the problems that they may be facing and how to go about it, right? So let's begin. So, first of all, these times are unprecedented. Nobody had expected that such a thing on such a massive scale can happen, right? So, these times are difficult, very difficult for everybody, and it has presented a lot of new challenges for everyone, right? So, I am going to discuss the aspects that pertain to the mental health in this particular scenario. So, what are the common problems that you may be facing in this scenario, in this situation? A few problems that we are seeing or are coming up are anxiety issues, right? We are always thinking of what will happen, when it will happen, how to go about it, right? And how this whole situation will pan out, and then that becomes a constant loop in the mind. So, that is one thing that you may be suffering from, right? Secondly, it may be affecting your sleep. So a lot of my clients, when I connect with them, tell me that they are all binge watching at night. It's time of Netflix and all the series, right? So that may be affecting your sleep. Again, the problem is not just sleep, it's what's happening in the whole day. Okay, the volume is a little low. Let me try to increase it. Let me try to keep the mic closer. Okay, is it better now? Is the volume a little better now? Okay, so in addition to anxiety issues, seeing a lot of sleep disturbances that can be there, right? Okay, I have adjusted. Can you please confirm, is the voice better now? It's fine, right? Okay. So I will keep it here. So I'm seeing a lot of anxiety, then sleep issues. The third thing, especially with mothers, we are really concerned. We are really concerned about the cleanliness. So we are getting a lot involved in the cleanliness, and that's almost bordering to the extent of a mental disorder. It's affecting us. So we want this to be clean. If you have gone out, wash this, wash that. A constant obsession with cleanliness, right? And then you may be experiencing uh, difficulty in connecting with people, and a general you are not able to trust other people, right? So you may have faced such incidences when people want to know, has anybody come from outside, and instead of seeing a person from the point of view of humanity, that he may be suffering, or even if somebody has COVID, or even if somebody has traveled from outside, he's still a human, right? So a lot of stigma is leading to a lot of mistrust among people. So that also you may be experiencing. Isolation, you may be missing your old routines. You may be missing going out, going and connecting with your friends, right? And this all may be leading to an increased irritation in you, especially for the mothers. That may be manifesting as a lot of anger on the kids, or a lot of yelling, a lot of trying to control everything in the kids. And actually, even if you are not aware of it, you may be seeing it in the kid, right? So actually, you may be seeing a lot of issue in the kid, that he's not listening to me, or the kid is not cooperating with me, or he's not sitting in front of the screen and reading. The assignments are so much, he's not interested in doing it, or he's binge watching, right? So if any of this is happening, you have to understand that it's affecting your mental health, right? This may be some of the ways that the problem is manifesting. And yes, Soumya, it really gets depressing at times. It is. And it's really, really okay to feel that way, especially for parents who are working from home, right? We were never born to be teachers. So now you have to work from home, you have to look at the kid, you have to cook, you have to clean, so you may be feeling overwhelmed, irritated, frustrated, right? So these are all the things that you may be feeling. But what I want to tell you is, it is not something that you didn't have. So all the problems that were already there, all the issues that you were already facing, are just going to be 100 times magnified in present times, and you will be seeing them as they are, but 100x. Okay, so if you are feeling my marriage is falling apart, oh my god, like this man, I don't know how I've been living with him, but you already had troubles. So that's just getting very clear right now. So if there was some problem already, it will get magnified and you will see it 100x right now, right? Srishti, I can totally understand large families, no helps, and all the work is on you. These are the kind of issues that you may be experiencing. So, these are the symptoms that you may be feeling, and if you are feeling any of it, please understand that something wrong is happening and you need to do something about it, right? And we'll come to it. What is it that you can do to ensure that you maintain a positive mental health in the present times, right? Because it's really important, guys. It's not 100 meter, it's going to be a marathon. Trust me, it's going to be a marathon. This is going to go long, and you all have to use whatever you have got. So please take care of your mental health. Don't minimize it. Don't ignore the symptoms that I have mentioned in you or your kid, right? So, first thing that I want you to do is be aware. Be aware, and that is the very reason I have come here, and I keep doing this on my Instagram channel too, that I keep talking about it. That if you are feeling this, many times we just say, oh, the times are difficult, the kid is difficult, so much work is coming, and there is so much work, I don't have help, and that's why I'm feeling this. But, dear, it's not the reason that you are feeling this. These are just the situations. You are feeling this because it's affecting your mental health, and you have to address it to get better, right? You can't change the present situation, you have to address it. So when it helps you twofold, so when you see it as an illness, when you see it as a problem, you want to solve it, right? And if you don't see it as a problem, you are merely finding the reasons for it or blaming others. That happens, right? So the first thing that I want you all to do is understand that some problem is happening. That's the first step. Okay, the video connection was gone. Times of COVID, the video keeps on coming and going, the internet connection. Internet is a big savior in the present times. I think you all agree, right? We are still able to connect. So whenever somebody tells me that these times are so difficult, I always tell them these are still the best times that this could have happened, because we are all connected via internet, right? So I think if there could be, this shouldn't have happened in the first place, but if it has happened, we are all lucky that we have internet in these times. Okay, so now I have discussed how it may be affecting your mental health and what you may be feeling. Now, the second part, I'm going to tell you how to address your mental health in the present times, especially as a parent, especially as a mother. What can you do to stay sane? Yeah, that's a good question, Ritu. I'll be coming back to all the questions. Okay, so number first, you have to understand that you are all in this together, even the kids. Even the kids. You are all in this together, including me, including everybody. So when you think as a collective, the whole world as being together, you feel less isolated, right? So when your mind is telling you that no, it's just happening to me, nobody knows how difficult it is for me, right? It's the most difficult for me. But trust me, everybody is in the same boat with some or different kind of challenges. But everybody is getting affected by this, right? So first of all, you are not alone, right? That's very important. You are not alone. Even your kids, lot of kids are going through this. Secondly, the most important part is maintain a routine. Now, by routine, I don't mean that you have a timetable stuck 8 o'clock this, 9 o'clock this, 10 o'clock this, 11 o'clock this. No, not like that, but a general kind of, flow in the day. How to go about it, right? So, for parents who have never done homeschooling or unschooling, I have personally not sent my daughter to school till now. So this was something natural for me. So I can suggest how you can go about it. So number first, please don't pressurize them to complete the assignments. The baseline assumption behind the schools giving all these assignments is the kid is not learning. The kid is at home, he is not learning. But everybody who's here, I want to tell you, the kid is learning the most in these times. He's watching you, he's watching the times. This has been unprecedented. He is learning a lot of life. And that's what is the most important thing to learn. So if I ask you, Jyotika or Ritu, tell me something that you remember from your school. Do you remember what you read in ninth? Do you remember what you learned in eighth? I don't. I personally don't. And I don't think that matters. What matters is how you learn life. That again is a totally different topic that I would love to discuss in detail, how to go about learning per se. But please don't take pressure of the schools who are doing these assignments and who are giving these assignments and force your kid. If you don't force them, they will understand that okay, they can learn, right? So something that is pressurized is not learning, and trust me, they are learning enough. They are learning enough in the present times. They are learning how to deal with difficult situations. They are seeing you, they are watching you. So rest assured, they are learning. They are learning the most in these times, right? So secondly, I want to tell you that Jyotika, I'll talk about it later. My child is 3.5. Okay, and I'll talk about it later. So, secondly, all the mothers here, if you think the kids are not listening to you, then first of all, please check your mental health. Are you feeling good? Are you feeling happy? Are you feeling healthy? Did you fill your cup today? Right? So first and foremost, take care of your mental health. When I say routine, have a routine for yourself too, right? Like a few minutes before the kid, you have that coffee, you enjoy your coffee, you take some time out for meditation, you take some time out to connect with people that give you positivity, right? And with that, I want to suggest all the parents here that please don't binge watch on news or on anything that's not adding any emotional growth to you. So for me personally, I am a psychiatrist, but these times I am learning even more than I used to learn before. So I'm joining programs, I'm doing my things that I love to learn, what is my niche. So you can also do that. Choose what you want to learn, right? I have two amazing online programs. One is addressing mindfulness that can be really really helpful in present times. That's better you can check the links. I'll put it up in the chat box. Namrata must have put up. If you want, DM me, or from anybody else, take a book and learn, right? So first, as a mother, as a parent, you need to understand that your child is a mirror of your emotions. If you are centered, if you are peaceful, the child will behave in a better way, right? So please take care of yourself. As mothers, we forget it, and we are made to believe that this is how it's supposed to be. We come at last, but trust me, you come as first. And if you take care of yourself first, the house is going to be superb. You are much, much more important than you think you are. Yeah, Preeti has written that she watches some silly programs to ease your mind. Yeah, little bit is okay. Little bit fun, little bit, binge watching, that's okay. You have to be easy on yourself at this time. But having said that, make sure that's not a habit, right? Because again, I told you, it's not a small race, it's going to be a marathon. So you need to see what you are putting in your mind, because that's what you're going to wake up with tomorrow, right? And to give to the kids, you need to feel better. You need to be healthy. So instead of those programs, there's a lot on net to learn from. Join my online programs, join the other online programs that are going on. No, just read some book on Kindle, read about it. That's what I do personally, and you can choose too. Yeah, schools are putting so much pressure on parents. That's right. But haven't we given them the authority to do that? We have given them the authority to do that. Educational system needs a reform, but again, if I start on that, it will take a lot of time and it's not connected to this. But having said that, this is a wake up call for all of us. This is not how our education systems were not working, and this is just a depiction of it. So you need to be clear in your mind what you are teaching your kid, and if you can't, please trust me, the kids are learning. The kids are learning at this time, so please don't pressurize them. Just because we can't handle the pressure that's coming from above to us, from the schools to us, we are transforming it to the kids, right? And now, okay, so you have to decide, what do you want, the connection with the kid or a high performer, academic excellence? Academic excellence, there are researchers that show it's not associated with success. So I think you should not risk your connection with the kid. That's my mantra to you. Don't risk your connection with the kid. That's extremely important. It's not worth it. Okay, and if you are easy, like I am saying, if you take care of your health, if you take care of your anxieties, if you take care of your mental health, if you are growing as a person, you are becoming better as a person, you are working on your self development, you will see the kids will become easier. I have so many clients who come to my clinic, and the first complaint that they come with is, okay, this is my toddler, he's having a lot of tantrums, or this is my kid, he's acting out a lot. And when I evaluate, at the end, I end up treating the parents. And when I work with the family, when it's the parents that I am treating with, the kids' reactions totally change. This is true. So please, before you see that the problem is in the kid, I want you to step back, take care of yourself. Mama, you're really important. You need to take care of yourself. Okay? Now, the third thing, after that, I want you to, yes, for your kids, especially with the kids, stick to your constants in life. Okay, so it could be that bath that you give if it's a younger kid, or it could be the sleep time. Stick to it. That's one time that you can really connect with the kid, and that can be a connection for you too. So whatever, doesn't matter what you went through in the day, stick to those constant rituals. Okay, the night time, or it could be a 2 minutes dance that you do, right? Fourthly, as I said, stop watching the news, but still you can remain updated by seeking help from the authentic sources, right? So you can see, okay, yeah. So as I said, you can see from the authentic websites like AIMS website or Ministry of Health and Family Affairs. That is a website that you can check for general guidelines, what is updated, and not the WhatsApp University. No, no, no. Okay, don't go to the WhatsApp University, please. Okay, and finally, my final word for all the moms, please be kind to yourself, right? I can see, I'm on Instagram also, and I see so many activities being put up by mothers, and so many dishes are being cooked, and that may make you feel that, okay, everyone is doing so well, and their kids are making such wonderful things, and 2-year-old, 3-year-olds are sitting for so long and doing the activities. But please don't compare. Okay, you don't know the battles that they are fighting, and they are fighting. Everybody has their own struggles, right? So please don't compare. You are doing just great. You are the best mom your kid could have. Please have that confidence, and with that be kind. Don't feel guilty all the time. Assignment नहीं किया तो भी guilty, assignment किया तो भी guilty, data तो भी guilty, data नहीं तो भी guilty. Please just be a little kind to yourself and take care of your mental health first. Right? I know motherhood should be guilthood, no? So no matter what you do, you always feel like you are just not enough. So tell that voice, I am enough. I am doing the best that I can. And if social media is putting so much pressure, Jyotika, it happens. There are studies that show that it is associated. I had done a few studies on internet addiction, and it is associated with a lot of depression, anxiety, right? So what I will advise is, if it's causing pressure, social media is for inspiration. If it's not inspiring you, cut off. You don't need it then, right? So social media, if it has to inspire you, if it's there to inspire you, it's like a book that you're reading. So do you read a book that you're not interested in? Then why read social media? Yeah, that happens. Jyotika has written that I feel my day has less hours compared to others. The problem is not less hours. The problem is the word next to it, compared. Compared to others. Please don't compare. You have kids. You have to first stop comparing yourself to others. Then the next step, you will stop comparing your kid to others. You can't. You, if you compare, see, everybody is unique. Every person has their own strengths, right? So please be gentle with yourself. Tell yourself this mantra, Mama, you're doing good. You're doing great. You're just perfect. So please be kind, especially in the present times, especially in the time of COVID. Be very kind to yourself. If you're not cooking 10 dishes, if you're not making cake and baking things and doing multiple activities, it's okay. The child is still learning, right? So, and finally, if you feel despite all this, it's not helping, it's affecting you, it's affecting your kid, there are constant tension in the house, it's affecting your relationship with your husband, then please take help, right? Don't I had done a whole podcast on it recently. You can check it on my Instagram or YouTube channel. People minimize a lot them, the mental health issues are very minimized, like this is happening because this is there. ये तो इसलिए हो रहा है क्योंकि अभी कोविड का प्रॉब्लम है, ये तो इसलिए हो रहा है क्योंकि मेरी मदर इन लॉ ठीक नहीं है, ये तो इसलिए हो रहा है क्योंकि मेरे हस्बैंड कोऑपरेट नहीं करते हैं, राइट? और ये तो इसलिए हो रहा है बिकॉज मेरे पास आई हैव अ किड विद स्पेशल नीड्स. बट ट्रस्ट मी, it all will not matter, the environment will not matter if you work on yourself. And by that I mean you need to seek help, right? So I'm a psychiatrist. You can take help from me. If not, choose a person with whom you feel that camaraderie. Read resources. I have a lot of free resources that you can access. Namrata, I'll send the links for the free resources and you can put it up. My email ID is drpriyanka2609. You can email me, you can DM me, reach me directly on my Facebook page, on my Instagram page. There's a website, I've written a lot of blogs. I keep doing online videos that can help you. And in the month end, my programs are starting really affordable. I have started to reach the masses, and to help reach this advice, the professional advice has to reach the masses, right? And I want to help you all. So if you're interested, you can join the programs. Just DM me, I'll send you the links. Right, with that, the session comes to an end, and now I'm open to all your queries. Please feel free to ask. What is it that you want to ask? Let me scroll through and see if I have missed any. Okay, so I'm writing my email. If you all the free resources, I think I recently shared on this page, Dr. Priyanka Yadav on Facebook. I have a free newsletter, I have free YouTube channel, free Instagram. I keep sharing my thoughts and advice on how you can deal with this. So is there any query? I'll connect with Namrata also. If you want to ask anything specific, please feel free. How to de-stress? Okay, Soumya, first of all, I want to tell you, stress is not all bad. Okay, we have a myth that stress is all bad. It's not. A lot of times, stress just prepares us for the difficulty. So please don't take it as all bad. Having said that, if you feel it's affecting you a lot, then yes, you need to work on it, right? And if you want to work on it, number first, take care of yourself. In the present situation, as I have already described, please have a good routine. Please see what you are devoting your time to. No news, less news. No, okay, no can't be there, less news. And you need to devote your time to things that will increase your fuel, right? So first of all, yeah, this is a very important thing. Please check in your expectations. This is not the normal situation that we were living in, right? So please check in your expectations. It can't be the same as pre-COVID times. So your expectations have to be directly proportional to the resources that you have. By that I mean, you can't be the teacher, you can't be the cleaner, you can't be the best housewife, you can't be the best parent, the best teacher, everything. It is not possible. To see the resources that you have and decide accordingly, right? Work on yourself, do meditations. If this all does not work, then seek help from a professional. I'm there for you. If you want to seek help, you can always connect with me. Join online programs. I have my online programs. You can understand we work in groups, and that may be really helpful in present times. It's all based on mindfulness. Okay, my child is young, struggles to go to park. How to make him understand? Every day he fights and he cries. Neha, what's his age? What's the age of the child? I want to give an age appropriate answer if possible. What is the age of your child? The first thing that I want you to understand is it's very difficult for the kids. It's very difficult because kids are not made to be sitting like this in this confined space. And I'm also living in an apartment and I know how difficult it is. We used to be 2 hours in the morning and evening out in the park and playing. Even for us, it's difficult. So, first of all, you need to understand and accept that yes, it's a problem. It is a problem. The kids are not feeling good. They need that activity, the physical stimulation. Having said that, then comes he's 3. Okay, so the right age to have a lot of physical activity. Neha, so I'll advise please have some physical play in the house, and that can be setting obstacle course with whatever you have. What I do usually is the chairs and the sofa, they all become a pretend playground, and that's how I do. But it also depends on the resources that you have. If you are working from home, please don't expect all this. I don't expect you to be working on your laptop as well as taking care of the kid. So again, first of all, decide what resources do you have, and then decide what you can do, right? Still, uh, if you can't give time, then please stick to the small connection rituals that you have, that I said, like sleep time. That sleep time is also to always to be there, the constant in his life, right? The morning wake up time, or maybe 10 minutes in the afternoon when you both dance, right? So first of all, understand that he is also suffering, and secondly, try to do whatever you can do in your present situation. My in-laws don't allow my husband to help in housework. So in-laws is a big topic, and it needs to be addressed. And they help much, they don't help, I think you want, right, they don't help much as well. So Preeti, again, please trust yourself. You are not, we don't have 9 hands as Durga ji. That's just a myth. You are a human, you have a capacity, so please stand up for yourself if you can. Okay. uh, so Preeti, first of all, this is not the time to engage in battles that were already going on. Okay, so if you want कि आज के आज में solution मिल जाए, that will not happen. This is not the time to find those solutions. Having said that, you need to take care of yourself. So please politely, respectfully stand up for yourself and say, okay, this is what I can do, and beyond it, I'm not able to. So if you keep doing, this is how the situation will be. So politely and respectfully set your boundaries. And it's easy to say that, but this is a skill that needs to be learned. Right? So I think you need to say it, but don't try to find the solution immediately. Okay guys, any more queries? Or I'll be signing off. So it was nice to connect to all of you. I hope I hope you all got help with it, and there will be more people watching it uh, later on. And I will be putting up my links on Instagram. I am available as Bibs and Brains. And this is my Facebook page, Dr. Priyanka Yadav, and you can connect with me on both the pages, right? So please work on yourself. I am also a mother. I had my trials, and please don't think that if you're feeling low, it's something nobody else is feeling. Everybody is feeling like that. You all have low days, you all have high days, but if it's affecting you, please don't minimize it. Okay? Take help for it or work on it. If you're not able to work on it, take help for it. Okay? So I will be signing off now. It was nice connecting to you all. Thank you, Namrata. Okay, take care.